want to know where I can go when you're not around.
Hey guys, I'm Yvette. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For this week's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how I make my intros and how I made my thumbnails. A bunch of people I know ask me how I make them also, and like y'all probably know, if y'all watched my how I edit my YouTube videos video, I didn't have time to put how I make my intros and thumbnails because it was already like almost 12 minutes long, so like I had to like lay off a little bit, but in this video, I'm going to be showing y'all how I do that. Right now, I have 197 subscribers. Three more people, and I'll have 200 subscribers. Like, that's literally so crazy. So first, I'm going to show y'all a couple intro examples that I made. One looks kind of similar to my old intro, and one looks just like my current intro. If y'all are wondering how I made my intro that I use right now, the one I used at the beginning of this video. Let's go to VoiceOver.me. Go into this app called Fonto and tap anywhere on the grid screen and then press plain images and then press this white picture and then press color, and they have a bunch of color options, but you can create your own color, and then press apply and then press this button up here and find 7, 8+/6+ and use the horizontal one. And then press this button and then press use. And anywhere on your color, just press add text and either add your channel name or anything you want to add. And then after you add that, just mess around with the size, move it around and stuff, and change the font. I'm just going to use Keep on Trucking. And then after you're done, just save that to your camera roll. Then create just like a bunch of random pictures with different fonts, different text everywhere, different color background, and just go crazy. Just like do text everywhere. Just do like at least 4 or 5 maybe, and save all of them to your camera roll. Then create a new iMovie project and import all the pictures you just made on Fonto into a movie, and then just change all the transitions, cut them, do all that stuff, and turn off Ken burns on all of them. Always do this. And then trim them to around like 0.8 seconds maybe 0.6 seconds, but it depends on like the beat of the music that you're going to use for your intro. Speaking of music, next you go to YouTube and you search up either aesthetic music no copyright or aesthetic intro music no copyright, and when you find one that you like, just screen record it. Then go back into your iMovie, press the plus, and find your intro music. I'm just going to import my old intro music. Press these 3 dots, the little audio looking button, and then it should import only the audio. And then just trim off the end a little bit. And maybe trim your videos a little bit if they aren't on beat really well, and then save that to your camera roll. Then go to Video Star and press this little button in the corner and press Edit Video. And then import your video and press Make Video. There's nothing you need to do on this screen. And then press New, Re-Effect, and then press this little plus button at the bottom and then the search bar and search up Wave. And I already searched it up from when I made my intro, but just choose the one that's just called Wave. And here you can just customize the wave, all that stuff. This is for how much it moves. Then right here is for how slow it goes. And there's up, down, left, and right. I usually do right. Left and right are kind of the same, and don't press this square. It'll make the background look weird. And then press Re-Effect and let the whole video play, and then after that it should automatically process. You just press the X, and then you just press this little share button and save to your camera roll. And then go to Instagram and import just any picture that you use and zoom out all the way so it doesn't show the picture. And then press this little sticker button and then search up subscribe, so it'll show like a little subscribe button gif. Then just find one that you like and then just resize it and all that, and then save to your camera roll. And then import that and your wavy clip into iMovie. And then turn the sound all the way off on the wavy clip, make the transition normal, and on your subscribe, zoom in all the way so it'll cover the whole screen like so. And then trim the subscribe GIF a little bit, so only play the GIF like one time, if you know what I mean, so it won't actually look like a GIF, I guess, I don't know. And then import your intro music. I'm just gonna use my original intro music. And then fade the audio out at the end so it'll like fade out and it'll sound more professional. You don't have to do this, but go into Pixar and import a 16:9 blank color picture and find a button that says add photo. And I just imported a picture of myself, and it'll automatically crop it after you do that if you want to zoom in a little bit. And then press sticker, and I'm just going to search up this like aesthetic stars. You can do like a bling too, I don't know. And then just put it in a corner and then like erase where it's on the picture, if you know what I mean. And then just do it in the other corner. And then save that to your camera roll, and then just do the same thing, but the stars are in the opposite corners. Save that to your camera roll, and then go to your project and turn the speed up all the way up on your subscribe GIF so it'll look like this. Then import your 2 pictures that you made in Pixar and turn off the Ken burns and zoom out all the way on both of them. And then change the transitions to normal. And then trim them to as short as possible. I think it's 0.4 seconds, I don't know. Then save that to your camera roll, delete all the other footage, and then you're done.
I want to know where I can go when you're not around.
Go to Vsco and then tap on the screen and press photo albums this time. And I just imported my classic sunflower picture, and I just zoomed in a little bit and cropped it. And then press done, and then just tap it and add your channel name like usual. And then press style, and I added a stroke, and I just tried to find like an orangish color that matches the background, and I like kind of like messed around with the settings and stuff. And I usually use the width 8 or 12 for my stroke, and then save that to your camera roll. Then import that picture into an iMovie and turn off Ken burns and like zoom in or like do whatever to it, and trim it to like 4 seconds maybe, depends on how long your intro is, and save that to your camera roll. Then go to Video Star and import your video just like the other one, and then press make video and new re-effect, and then add the same wave effect thingy. And side note, it is going to make the background wiggle if you do not use a solid color, but it's totally fine, it'll still look okay. And then just press re-effect and let the video play. Then save that to your camera roll and create a new movie project and import that and the original wavy video. And I lost the footage of me doing this, but like add the intro music. After you do that, like split it 3 times, like on the beat of the music, kind of like I have at the beginning of my intro, and make them all black and white. That's optional. And then on the second clip, zoom in a little bit, and then on the third clip more, and then save that to your camera roll. Then import your little wavy picture into Instagram and press this filter button. And I used their light leak filter that Instagram made, but you can use a different one. And this is optional also. But then save that to your camera roll. It might look kind of glitchy on this screen, but it really isn't. And then import that into your iMovie, which it was kind of pointless to add the raw wave a few minutes ago. But add that, and then after you do that, just zoom in a little bit, like so it'll cover the screen. Then trim off the end a little bit if you need to, and then you should have some audio left. And go to Pixar and import a 16:9, just a random color. And then import a picture. I just imported this like grid picture. I cropped it to 16:9, and then find a button that says border. And then after you find it, just turn down everything to 0 on inside, and then on outside, turn up ratio a little bit so the edges are rounded. Then press erase and erase all these black corners that are on here. I didn't really put much effort into this right now, but I was just kind of like showing y'all an example. And you don't have to round off the edges. I was just doing this to make it look nicer. And then just import 2 pictures on each side. And I did this 3 times because it did with the beat of my music. And then when you're done, just save all of them to your camera roll after you do them. Side note, this fruit bowl picture is not mine. I was just using it for an example. And then make an iMovie with all of them and turn off Ken burns, all that stuff. Change the transitions and that jazzy stuff. And then trim them all to probably as short as possible, maybe 0.6 seconds maybe, I don't know. Then save that to your camera roll, and then import that to Instagram and press the sticker and do the same subscribe thingy. Then after you find one you like, just resize it and stuff, and then save that to your camera. And then import that into your intro iMovie, and then again change the transition to normal and zoom in all the way. I took this clip from my real intro, but I just made a little video from Fonto and Video Star that said enjoy with the little wavy effect, and I just added that to the end, and then save that to your camera roll, and then done.
I want to know where I can go when you're not around.
That sounded like an Among Us sound effect. It was my tripod. So now I'm going to show y'all a couple thumbnail examples, and some of the apps I use for my thumbnails are Fonto and PixArt, which are kind of the same apps that I use for my intro. So basically I usually just like take a video of me just like randomly posing, and whenever I find a pose that I like, I just pause it and screenshot it like so, and then I just crop it to where it just shows the picture. And if it's like more of a vlog video, I just probably like take a screenshot from the video, but then I import that to Fonto and I add a text about my video. I usually do 2 separate texts, and the font I'm using is Keep On Trucking, and I usually do like a curve or a tilt and for this kind of thumbnail, and then I make a second title, and then I just tilt that one and curve it too, and then I add a stroke, and I just chose pink for this stroke, and I just customize it, change the width and all that stuff. And for the second one, I chose yellow. Then I just do a couple emojis and just like rotate them, all that stuff, all that jazzy stuff. And then I added a little bling one too, and then just save that to your camera roll. Then I go into this app called Color Tone, and I just import my thumbnail picture I just made in PixArt. And I either use the preset Avalon or Kogi, but for this example, I'm gonna use Avalon, and I turn the intensity down to like 80, and then I just play around with the contrast and the brightness and the exposure and the saturation maybe and temperature. And then for the fun part, I like to do dust, and I usually use 11, and I turn the intensity down to 50%, then press save, and then export that to your camera roll, and then you're done with the thumbnail. For this thumbnail, I'm just going to change the font to Arial Bold Italic and turn off the curve and the tilt. And then I'm just going to put each text in my hands, kind of, if you know what I mean. And then I just pressed return, so it have 2 lines and a line in the center. And I don't know, I'm putting this on the wrong side. Then I just do the second one, and I kind of tilted this one a little bit because my hand was kind of tilted. And then I just saved that to my camera roll. And then I imported that into PixArt, and then I looked up a sticker like the same aesthetic stars that I did for my first intro or whatever. So I put it in the corner, and I just erased wherever it touched my face or my hands or the title, and I just kind of showed like half of the star right there. I just erased the whole star right there, and then I did some in the other corner and just repeated the same process. And then save that to your camera roll, and you can either keep the stars like this or put them on the whole screen. It's your option. And then I imported it to Color Tone, added Kogi, and I turned the intensity down to 80 again. I just played around with the settings and all that. And I didn't add dust to this one because there was already stars. And save it, and then you're done. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe down below if you want more videos, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I post a video. If y'all haven't watched my How I Edit My YouTube Videos video, like I talked about at the beginning, I will link it up in the iCard, wherever corner it's in. I think it's in this corner. I'll link it up in the iCard. I always point to this corner. Wrong corner. This corner. But wherever corner it is, make sure you watch it if you want to know how to edit videos more, or how I edit them the Mimi way. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!